To bring in Jammie Mosser, a veteran who served in the U.S. military for more than 30 years in the Air Force, the Army National Guard, the Air National Guard. Last month, he was laid off from his job at a VA medical center. Jammie, first of all, thank you so much for your service, and thank you for speaking with us today. Look, Elon Musk, Capitol Hill today. What would you want him to know?
I want him to know that a lot of the people I know and a lot of the people I've served with and people that I've served with and have made an ultimate sacrifice are very aware that he was not elected to be operating within our government. His cuts are harmful and perceived as malicious. I do not believe they have Americans' best interest behind them. They are being poised as that. That's kind of where I'm at with that.
You sound frustrated. You sound, I think a lot of people are confused. Last night we heard the president thank Elon Musk, and there were resounding applause from Republicans, even as veterans were in that room. And I know you watched from home, I think at least part of it. What was your reaction to what you heard?
Like you said, I had to turn it off. I was just so frustrated. I mean, I have just a recent termination, being mislabeled as a poor performer or as a lazy federal worker leeching off the system. I was already going into it with kind of heated emotions. But just to see the blatant kind of disregard for democracy and just like, I don't know, like these people are not kings. They're not, you know, dictators. They're elected leaders, some of them, and they're supposed to be performing the job that they were elected to do. And they are just representing themselves and the president and not the people that put them there.
As I said, you have served your country 30 years in the military. What has it meant to you? What has it meant to your family that you've been laid off?
It's huge. I just retired November 1st and was started at the VA on January 13th and then received my termination notice on February 13th. For me, moving to the VA was just a continuation of service to my country. It was the ability to continue to provide for my family, a wife and 2 daughters. And also, as a side note, I get to continue to serve with and for my brothers and sisters as veterans, providing for them. It was kind of a perfect thing until February 14th when I received my email and my world came crashing down. I'm the sole earner in the family. This has had a huge financial impact. I don't know. It's hard to market myself out there with my skill set. I found the perfect job, and then that was taken away from me. It's huge financial stress right now.
I know I asked you what you would say to Elon Musk, but what would you want people out there listening to know? I mean, we just learned that the chief of staff at the Department of the Veterans Affairs put out a memo yesterday outlining a VA-wide reduction in force in August to resize and tailor the workforce to the mission. But if we do the math, it could mean between 59,000 and 82,000 people would be let go. What would that mean for the department? You were inside it. You saw how it worked. Can it take a hit like that and do what veterans have come to expect it to do?
Yeah, I could really only speak for the short amount of time I was in my department at my facility. But I will say, I went in, we were short-staffed going in. I knew that. We were struggling. I worked in the transportation department, getting vets from their homes to the VA for healthcare appointments, which is a huge part of it. They need the support in order to receive the benefits. I don't know if they were to cut more out of our department, we wouldn't be able to support transporting vets. And I don't, and I'm speaking only for our facility. I don't know how that number you talked about, 50 to 82,000, is that going to be intelligently applied and kind of spread across the board, or is it going to be just an axe to probationary employees that have been on the job for 30 days, even though, I've done nothing wrong?
Jammie Mosser, we appreciate you coming on at a time that is obviously very difficult for you and your family and telling your truth. So thank you so much, and we only wish you all the best.
I very much appreciate you giving me the opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you.